The next track on the album is titled All Things Considered by Clipse featuring The Dream and Pharrell Williams.
How I'm doing? All things considered. Let's be specific. My mama cheek, I miss it. I wanna kiss it.
R.I.P.
Now I asking for siblings. I know we meant it. V miscarried, we hit it. I'm glad he missed it.
Okay, so Night is his son.
You stick with it. Pre-order the strollers.
I'll face in it.
I pays for my stalk with the baby in it. If the sky's not your limit, you'll never get it. Turn niggas statistics. I'm so sadistic. So religious. That's so malicious. No division, still snow magicians. Blitzing niggas for riches like fourth and inches. Pay attention and listen, the snakes hissing. Niggas is writing statements and say they didn't. Dream of taking you down, they hate hidden. Wanna show you around, but they Jay Princeton. Richards replays.
So how I'm doing, all things considered, he's doing okay, I think is where he's going with this. But then he goes through like some trials and tribulations he's had. Like missing his mama's cheek because his mother's recently passed. I don't know, I keep saying recently, but I assume it is because of how fresh of a wound it seems to be to Push. His mom just passed away, right? Nige, which he mentioned that he's glad his mom got to meet Nige. I assumed that's his son, right? Nige is asking for siblings. V, his wife Virginia, they had a miscarriage and they tried to keep that from Nigel. So they lost the baby essentially. So these are like, man. 100,000 and maybe, I don't know what that means. Was that the procedure to get her pregnant? Because then he says, I pay for my stalk with the baby in it. Like the stalk delivers the baby. But then they paid 100 for a maybe because their child didn't actually arrive. I think that I actually need the annotation for that. Okay, they used in IVF, basically. Alright, so the annotations basically explain what I was saying. So I don't know if they had a miscarriage because his wife is unable to have kids. So I was thinking of the image of a stork being a baby, but the annotation says they have a surrogate mother because Nige wants siblings and V is unable to, if I'm reading that right. Again. I didn't notice those ad-libs, so maybe they've gone through several miscarriages at this point, and maybe that's why Nige wants a kid. Maybe it's something he's been asking for a while, which is none of his business, by the way, but maybe he's just letting know that they've tried to give him siblings and have been unable to so far. And his woman is being okay with IVF in a surrogate mother, basically. Kill people, turn them into statistics. I'm so sadistic, right? So religious, that's so malicious. No Malice, I think, turned his life around by finding religion. So that would be a dope call out to his brother. No division, still snow magicians. No division between him and his brother who's found God. They both still snow magicians because they just made a co-grab fucking album. Also tying back to their past, obviously. Blitzing niggas for riches like fourth and inches. So that's a football thing. I don't watch football, but I've played like football sort of games. So I understand fourth down, almost at the touchdown. And then I think if you blitz someone, it's you're on defense, right? So they stop them from getting the touchdown, which is why blitzing niggas for riches, like fourth and inches, but then maybe running up on someone for their jewels, for their worth and everything would be the double there. Pay attention and listen, the snakes hissing. Obviously they've referenced the devil a lot in this album. The devil as being part of the game, or when you're in the game, the devil is always on your shoulder whispering. Want to show you around, but they J Princing. I assume J Prince gets people whacked in the city. Oh right, because J Prince stopped Drake responding after Story of Adidon dropped. Okay, interesting.
Niggas is writing statements and say they didn't. Dream of taking you down, they hate hidden. Wanna show you around, but they J Princeton. Richards replays on the Poshers.
Made of iguana.
Stuff the walls for tomorrow. Fuck, I look like
Trying to stuff the walls with money. Like fuck.
We gon' tuck it till it all falls down. When the chess game is played smarter. Swear this life is so awesome. All things considered, I've been forgiven. How to pack the blizzard.
Whew.
The civics. Took fatherless women.
And showed them living. Left mama the children. It takes a village.
Writing was on the wall.
Like hieroglyphics. Split up the pie. That's like the vision.
Was asking why I saw the vision. My homies that didn't die was all in prison. This is behind the glass, my mirror image. Skin is blemished.
Names was mentioned.
Explains the sentence. The pain is endless. Identifying the body.
It takes
forensics. Guns Czechoslovakia. It starts and ends it. The only sin left is to flirt with visions. Made my exit just to make my entrance. Revolving door, maybe I can make a difference.
Nah, these people's verses are actually fire. Just listening to the verse, I'd forgotten about what I figured was the premise of the song, right? All things considered, like with all this fucked up things going on in my life, I'm still standing, so I'm all good, all things considered. I think that's sort of what the song was. That's why Push was talking about the troubles he went through, right? So Malice, who was heavy in the game, all things considered, with all the bad I've done, I've been forgiven because he found religion, right? He's been forgiven for packing Honda Civics with snow, blizzard, right? Ah, these coke bars are fire. I just love the creativity of coke bars. Let me just put that out there. Took fatherless women and showed them living. Crazy bar. Basically spending on bad bitches, bad in the sense that like fatherless behaviors, like women who are like promiscuous and stuff. My writing was on the wall like hieroglyphics. My circle split up the pie, that's long division. Pi, the infinite math sequence, I believe. What is it? 22 over 7? I think it's 22 over 7. Because it's 3.14, etc., etc. But my circle, my crew, splits up the pie, splits the coke, then we go and distribute, but then the pie charts of like the profits that they made, they split that up and everything. It's long division. It takes long to split the money up. When Jada was asking why, I don't know if that Jada is Jada Kiss. Okay, yeah, it is Jada Kiss. I don't know the song. My homies that didn't die was all in prison. Ah, okay. That actually is an important part. When Jada was asking why, I saw the vision. Assuming why is all this stuff happening to... I'm assuming the song is like, why is all this stuff happening to me? But that person who's asking why isn't innocent either, right? Because they're in the dope game or street game or something. My homies that didn't die are all in prison. Visits behind the glass, my mirror image. So he's looking at his brothers and stuff that were part of his crew but got nabbed up. Names was mentioned. That explains the sentence. So they snitched, so their sentence isn't as long. The pain is endless. Right, and that's the part that ties back into this whole song, that they've gone through so much pain, but they're still standing. So all things is considered, they're doing okay. That's fire. Identifying the body, it takes forensics. Crazy. I assume this must just be the brothers' writing style, both Clipse and both T and Malice, but it's so evocative in terms of like imagery. It evokes such strong imagery. The only sin that's left is to flirt with vengeance, meaning after all you've been through, after all you've lost, you know, people in jail, people are killed and stuff, all that's left to do is to take revenge. And that's when he left the game. It's a revolving door, this beast that is the streets, right? People come in and out all the time, people die, people go to jail, other people see the lifestyle, that the glamorization of it, and want to come into the door. But Malice is hoping he can change that. So I think he's trying to stop the beast claiming more black lives, if I can put it that way. Interesting track, man. Look like trying to borrow money. Like fuck it, till it all falls down. Let's play it smarter.
Simple formalities, ain't no way around it. You can parse in the rule and technicalities, ain't no way around it. It's genocide when pawns feed the headlines. The kingdom of truth can never outlive a lie. They'll come for your king, but the throne survives. Unleash the queen, take them dead or alive.
Crazy.
Iris. Either way, it was worth the suspense. I considered all things.
So, all things considered, before entering the drug game, is what that last line makes me think. Life or death, the simple formalities in this chess game, when you're like a kingpin, for example, and people are just your soldiers, they're your pawns on the board. There's no way around it. It's genocide when pawns read the headlines is crazy as a line. Because essentially they're meant to have blinders and not be aware that they just, what will lead to their death is just for the advancement of the king behind you. So when you, as the pawn on the battlefield, as the soldier on the battlefield, look around and see all this death, it's gonna look like genocide because you're like getting killed. But it's all part of the king's plan, right? To try and take the other king out. They'll come for your king, so obviously this battle that's going on, pawns and stuff dying, trying to get to the other king, but the throne will survive. Unleash the queen. So the throne will survive because there has to be a successor. Meaning, even if you kill the opposite of the head, this violence will never end. It's a cycle, basically. It's going to keep on going. That's why the throne will survive. But then unleash the queen, take them dead or alive. All of this could be taken literally, but could also... It's like an extended chess metaphor as well. Pyrotechnics, fire, everything's burning. Pyrex, cooking coke. I'm guessing this is just what they witness. I've considered all things. I've considered all the death that could befall me and my people, but I'm still part of this game. I think the Dreams outro, because there isn't even genius annotations, unless I'm misinterpreting it, seems a bit different from the fact that T and Malice are still here and they're sort of like still grateful that they're alive, even with all the difficulties of life. They're glad they're still alive. But now we're going to jump into the next track, M.T.B.T.T.F. I don't know what that means. Made me think of my beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
No confessions, questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message, iridescent. Slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, hat your door when we address them. No confessions, questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message, iridescent. Slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, hat your door when we address them. We gon' bless them. Try to bring them, shoulda left them. Learn my lesson. Poker faces keep them guessing. No expression. Ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's the Testarossa if you don't test them? Ain't your bitch unless you joystick and dress them. My presence, your pleasure. Peasants, he's pressure. I've been knee-deep, key-deep. We in ZZ's, me and Lee. Get you fronted for the summer so easy. The snow alone, fill up a mobile. My niggas name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back-to-back rolls at my gates. White slave master
souls in my safe.
White domino.
Dead presidents.
She wanna Mike Tyson blow to the face.
I'm tired, I had to get rich to learn.
The Bezos of the nasal, this case closed.
Got a team of J Bulls and they toes.
Easily, cheap as reasoning, believe me. I can tell cause your bitches look needy. Mike Tyson.
Blow to the face, slalom ice, snow on a plate. Half price, blows in the crates. Ice for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million off a flow to the maze. Top dollar fucking holes in the case. Woo! That hook is fire. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep geeking out. Fireworks to send a message. Iridescent. I'm assuming fireworks, gun, bullets will send a message, but actual fireworks that leave reds in there. Oh, Chinese New Year is a song from the old album, okay. Slow him down like Robitussin. If you Russian, okay, lean. Make you drowsy, got you. Ice dressing on my chest and leave impressions. All the chains leaving marks because the chains are heavy in his chest. I've been knee deep in trouble. I've been knee deep in kilos and snow. The snow alone could fill up a mobile home. That's how much cocaine they're moving. They're moving it in like trailers and shit. My nigga's name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. Meaning the phone's constantly ringing. People wanting, like fiends and stuff, basically wanting to be supplied. White back-to-back rolls at my gaze. Fire flex. White slave master souls in my plates. Dead presidents, like old rich white niggas on the money, right? Presidentials. Fancy way of saying I've got a lot of money in the safe, right? I don't know why. There's this one person who's annotating all the stuff on Genius and they're just getting disliked all the time. That's crazy. She wants a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Mike Tyson boxer, super powerful boxer, right? Could probably knock you out. So does it mean she wants enough? She wants cocaine that's basically gonna knock her out. Twist and turn, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn, had to get rich to learn. That was just a dope flow. The Bezos of the nasal. Had to get rich to learn. The Jeff Bezos of putting snow in the nasal. That's case closed. Got a team full of J-Bos on their toes. I'm guessing these are like lawyers. Basically, he's got a bunch of soldiers and it doesn't cost anything, relatively speaking, to put a price on your head. A life is cheap. That's what he means by niggas are measly. Half price when the blow is in the crates. What does that mean? Blow cocaine, obviously. What does in the crates mean? Shipped in, okay. Okay, half priced when it's in bulk, basically. Okay. Made $1 million off a flow to the nasal is crazy. Nigga saying that it wasn't just a phase. Which clearly, because they back to this coke rap shit. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case. Is such a firebar. Like paying to get evidence disappeared or like witnesses tampered with and so forth. It's almost like oxymoronic that you pay high price to get something that isn't concrete, essentially. But money talks, eh? Let's jump back in.
With the glaze, top dollars poking holes in the case. All you keyboard killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas are screenwriters, we dream writers. Took chains and touch change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked the new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm
talking 96 Hove with the bass.
Mike Tyson blow to the face.
Nah, shout out. All you keyboard killers and your feelings, mad you ain't trending, mad got you tricking on your women. Also, Tyler was talking about this in his song about he wouldn't just spend a bag on a chick just because she fucks him, right? She's doing it out of the love. Mad, I don't hit them, I just spin them. I don't hit them up, like, I don't hit up the people trying to get my attention because they're not trending. But are they also mad that they aren't hitting their women? God only knows my intention, but selling dope is a religion. Which is interesting given let God sort them out. You niggas are screenwriters making up stories. We dream writers. That's a crazy bar. Like, is it saying that their life is aspirational to people? But then you dream shit that's vivid, right? Because you live it. Took change and touched chains like Midas. Midas touched something, it turns to gold. Took change, took a small amount of money and worked their way. Obviously, I'm assuming via drug deals, worked their way to touching chains like buying jewelry. It's like another way of, it's a rags to riches bar, basically. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. I think Leonidas, based off 300 movies, the king of Sparta, right? And 300 soldiers, but 300 bricks can make you the king. It's sort of, again, calling back to the fact that they took... I don't think 300 bricks is cheap, though, but I get the point.
Now let me see you bite it. She want Mike Tyson
blow to the face.
I'm talking 96 Hove with the bass. Mike Tyson blow to the face. Slime like she want snow on a plate. Half price when the blows and the crates meets. More price for the moles and the ace.
Just had to plug in the laptop. Didn't realize this whole time it wasn't charging.
Million off a flow to the knees. Niggas saying that it won't just the face. 911 turbo with the glaze.
Top dollars picking holes in the case. Next track, E.B.I.T.D.A.
I mean the ears like vitamin C. I mean yellow like bright as a bee. I mean the sun like bright as can be.
Yellow diamonds.
You tied to me just to get from A to B and I ain't driving to see the path made the I-4 only one turn up.
Okay, didn't expect.
I mean the ears like vitamin C. I mean yellow like
bright as a bee. I mean the sun like bright as can be. If not, you tied to me
just to get from A to B
and ain't driving to see.
The path made the I-4 only one turn up. Parades off. God bless take off. I said I want the Rolls trick, so it's way off. Send it back, send it for the Gordo pies. Picked up the Toro and drive, straight up the 405. The way that the board is designed, I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 245, hit him, make sure that he dies. The text won't never reply. The feds came and collected my guy.
Arms like 245 would be, okay, 12, 1, 2, quarter 2. Basically arms raised, essentially, to make sure that he dies. Arms raised akimbo.
I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 245.
Hit him, make sure that he dies. The text won't never reply.
The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the E.B.I.T.D.A. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough.
The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Numbers don't lie. The scale never lied. I'm 2.2 incentivized. If you ain't energized like the bunny for drug money, I've been paralyzed by the sight of a drug mummy. This ain't really for ya. This is for the Goya Montoya, who said I couldn't stop, then afforded me all the lawyers. The only kingpin who ain't sinking. Anyway, I don't know if these lyrics... This is open. I don't know if these lyrics are accurate. I mean the ears like vitamin C. Doesn't it mean I'm in the ears? Because it's talking about yellow diamond earrings, it sounds like. I mean yellow like bright as a bee. I mean the sun like bright as can be. F80 Ferrari. Is the F80 a Ferrari? Yeah. I said I want the Rolls Royce with the drapes off and it ain't electric, so it's way off. Okay, that's just Pharrell flexing his shit. Send it back, sending for the Gordo pies. Picked up the Toro and drive. Pick up a rental and then move drugs in the rental. Got you. Straight up the 405, one of the highways, I'm gonna guess. The way that the board is designed, I'm feeling like Lord of the Skies. Lord of the Skies, drug lord who was infamous for using private jets. Okay. You send it back, he's sending for cocaine pies. He picks up a rental and drives up the highway near the border. And he's moving so much white with him, it feels like, okay. Feels like he's flying them in on a jet. Hit him, make sure that he dies. The text will never reply. But why are they shooting someone? I thought it was moving drugs. Maybe I need to know what E.B.I.T.D.A is. Because the feds came and arrested his people. The rain pours and I'm hearing it cries. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the E.B.I.T.D.A. Earnings before interest, taxes, financial, related to company's cash flow or operating income.
I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough.
My third passport, I ain't seen enough.
If you can breathe up there,
I ain't sleep enough. The scale don't lie,
you ain't even us.
Right. The scale never lies. You ain't even us. You're not even with us, like on the same level. Based on how much weight we've moved, the scale lets us know that we're not even on the same level. This is my third passport. I haven't seen enough of the world. But also my third passport, flying in and out of countries, moving this shit.
If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Yeah.
If you can breathe up there on top of the snow mountain, like high altitude, obviously the air thins out, but I'm just thinking of like Mount Everest and stuff. The high mountains are usually like covered in snow.
I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there,
it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us.
Yeah. Sure they want me hitting like an archer, but I'm not that sprint, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar. Open the sunroof, wave to my father.
R.I.P.
Shipments at the Portsmouth Harbor. Something for the face numbers and the nodders. Grew up playing real life Contra.
Never give up, that's the mantra.
Lifting all this weight, now I live behind the gate. Should DJ the way they
Dig it through the crates.
You niggas busting bricks on a plate. I need more space
To make paste.
The rap house is running out of tape.
Drug money busting out the safes. Scammers is running out of chase.
Bottle servers running out of ace. Went from heaters up to feet.
Man, just off the subject matter, Jay is missing on this album, man. Shorty wants me to smash, hit her like an archer, hit the mark, right, smash. But I'm not desperate, so I starve her of attention or whatever. How to refit 30 studs in a collar, flexing the chains. Open the sunroof, Wave to my father, who in the intro we know passed away. Remembering the shipments to the Portsmouth Harbor, the crates, right? Shipment crates. When they're selling it in bulk, you get a discount, half the price. I think that was the previous song. Grew up playing real life Contra, gun game, right? Never give up, that's the mantra, which would explain a song like, what was the previous song called? All Things Considered. Like, you still go through so much. Like, your real life is like war. Like, the game of Contra is basically like war. But you never give up. That's the motto. You keep going. Lifting all this weight. Now I live behind the gate. Gated community. Came from selling drugs in the streets to living behind gated communities. Should DJ the way they digging through the crates. It's fire. Hip hop bar. DJs used to carry the records with them in crates. But they digging through the crates looking for cocaine that he's smuggling. You niggas busting bricks on a plate. I need more space to make paste. That's just coke bars again. The rap houses running out of tape. Is a rap house like a house someone died in? And then I'm thinking of yellow tape. The drug money busting out the safes. Scammers running in and out of Chase. Chase is a bank, right? Money glitch. And then bottle surfers running out of ace. Get the table next to mine, make a bottle surfers race. These are the games we play. We are the names they say. This is the drug money your ex-nigga claim he made. 10 times the E.B.I.T.D.A. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? Y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. The next track is F.I.C.O featuring Stove God Cooks.
I remember late nights, busy hallways, driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline.
Then it went like pole.
The rest of y'all
Stuck in a rut.
Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See,
that's where the knife goes. Interesting rhyme structure. That's just a interesting rhyme structure because it's like each line is like 1.5 bars, and the first like hallways doesn't rhyme with streamline, doesn't rhyme with talk behind your back. But then anyway, that's how it's written on Genius. But driving me psycho, wait was like lipo, that's where the knife go is the one rhyme, and then the other end rhyme is obviously fast enough, in a rut, fuck with us, basically. But reading it was tripping me out.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways,
driving me psycho.
The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down
streamline, moving weight was like light bulb. The rest of y'all stuck in a rut.
Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See,
that's where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us.
Some niggas get the luck of the draw.
For others, life is a dice roll. Woo!
When you young, you realize that you can't trust them out.
Where the pipe go, they tried but couldn't make enough.
Dance music on my neck, where's your water bottle? Diamonds, the light show, looking like the
sun in the club. If you real
up with us, then your credit score
gotta be F.I.C.O. 50 a bus, okay. Balancing tight ropes, much for the blood. Shoot your block. Far as the flight go, ducking the judge. Repo might show. They was calling the maestro. Heavy can crush. Whispering dice slow. Woo! You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. You gotta bag it. Woo! This might be the first time I'm hearing Stove God Cooks, but already from that line, he seems like he could be interesting to listen to. With Fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed is crazy. You don't know what I know. You don't know what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. You got a Fetty eye, obviously one eye. Turn you inside out. Inside out. Let the inside, whoo! I cook them till they inside out. In a waistline, both sticks came with a drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chick. Wish a nigga to take my index, young till it's numb. Windex, cause this thing I spirit gon' make you change minds. I don't see Hercules run. Too true. My brickwork second to none. Like DMV. Check out the register one. Cause they numbers was phase on. Cuban show me nothing but love. Every string of bell just needs an Avon. Sweep it under the rug. On the road with a low nigga break line. Knew where to place mine. I don't keep a gun in the glove. On in the daytime. Cause sniff out the chrome. As I'm crossing the state line. Dum diddy dum. Get acquitted on FaceTime. How did the infamous run? My story gonna hit the first 48, then it's on Dateline. Cause this shit that I've done. You don't know what I know. You ain't see what I saw. No, you don't know where I go. When fit is so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. Turn the crib inside out. Let the inside out. Fresh press jacket boy, cook 'em till the inside out. Ah, that's fire, that's fire. That was my first introduction to Stove God Cooks. Let's see who he is. Yeah, I think I'd heard his name from Griselda as well. I think this was fire. I don't know. Maybe I should stop with the lyric breakdowns and just listen to the music, but that was fire. There was so many bars in here, man. I remember late nights, pissy hallways driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. Basically reminiscing on his life dealing. Moving weight was like lipo. Moving so much weight is like they sucking it out of a body. Nigga double, it's like fat being liposuction, right? Niggas double crossing, tuck behind your back. See, that's where the knife goes. Getting stepped behind the back, people betraying you, talking behind your back. I guess that wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw, luck is on their side. For others, life is a gamble. Life is a dice roll. And waiting on fate ain't for us. Some niggas who got the luck of the draw and got out, maybe that could be someone like Malice who found religion and managed to get out of this life of crime. But for others like Push, that was still stuck. Like even after Malice left the rap game, Push went on to obviously continue his rap career. Continue to do this coke rapping stuff, but maybe that's also paralleling like how their exit from the drug game would have been. Like one managed to get out, the other was still in it but surviving. And waiting on fate ain't for us. When you're young, you realize you can't trust the mic, you can't trust the smoker, basically the mouth where the pipe go. They tried but couldn't love you enough. I just took that as you can't trust the smoker, right? Because they fiending, they'll do anything for the pipe. Diamonds the light show, looking like sun in the club. If you're reeing up with us, then your credit score gotta be F.I.C.O. I wanted to know what a F.I.C.O is. F.I.C.O score. Is it a credit score, basically? Oh, okay, and it peaks at 850. So if you don't have credits, if your name doesn't have credits, if you are that untrustworthy, then we won't get a re-up with us. If we basically re-up with us, you gotta have credits in the streets, essentially. Like the highest credits in the streets, your reputation must precede you almost. See, you're really real power when you make niggas balance on tight roads. They know not much for the blood. Yeah, you make niggas walk on tight ropes around you on eggshells because they know it doesn't cost anything to get them touched. Have my man shoot your block. I'ma send his ass as far as the flight go. He worried about ducking a judge. Right, so my shooters can shoot up your block and then disappear. Without having to worry about anything, I'll pay for wherever he needs to go. Heard your man was in there singing for his life. They was calling him Maestro, which is crazy. Singing for your life, but you're in jail, so he's singing names, you're snitching. But maybe he had a life sentence, and that's why he's singing to try to get that reduced. Based off that last 4 lines in the stanza, in the verse, someone was in jail, singing for his life, got out. They got to him and had to get rid of him, so they took him and put him in the trunk because he was a snitch. Then Stove God Cooks' hook was interesting. You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I see. You haven't been where I've gone. With Fetty. So Fetty, like Fetty cheese, right? But Fetty makes me, when they say it's so strong, you gotta bag with one eye closed. I'm thinking the coke that they're cooking up is so strong, right? Almost like it's a chemical hazard or something. You literally can't just, like, it's that potent essentially is how I interpret it. It's so strong, you literally, like that, right? One eye closed. Again, the imagery, man, is powerful. But then obviously the wordplay, Fetty Wap had one eye, I believe. My shooter turn you inside out, kills you. I heard the feds turn the crib inside out, searching for drugs. Drop the roof on you niggas, lit the inside out. Flexing on niggas after the feds didn't find him guilty. 27 fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was young, 5'6" with a shoulder chip. Wish a nigga would take mine. Index yanked till I'm numb. So someone try take us, he would shoot so much in retaliation. He'd literally lose feeling in his finger. Used to call me Windex. I think Windex is like a window cleaning chemical. Because the thing I spray could make you change minds. This is all just gun talk. Very immaculate at that, but yeah. I done seen Hercules run. Hercules maybe, I think I'm trying to think of a bar I've heard reference that. Where someone thinks they're strong enough to stand in front of bullets or whatever. Okay, no, but Hercules was invincible, the mythological. But then Genius also says Hercules is obviously super strong. We were powerlifting. 2-2. I think a 2-2 is a gun though, so I don't get the Genius annotation as much. Oh, kilo. I was thinking of their powerlifting guns, like 2-2s. I would have them take my number like a DMV. That was the baseline. Check out and register one. My niggas like Big Perm because their numbers was Faison. Numbers was big. Faison, the guy who was talking about Jay-Z. That Jay-Z referenced on Nick and Wrist, I believe. Faison Love. The numbers was big. The numbers was obese. Cubans showed me nothing but love. When it came down to it, F Stringer Bell, just Avon. I don't know who these people are. Okay, it's another The Wire reference. On a road with the load like a brake line. I know where to place mine. Don't keep a gun in the glove box. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. So they're running lights at the robots because they got so much cocaine in the car and canines. Wait, because they got so much or because canines can sniff out a crumb and the residue will still be in his whip. Hands 3 and 9. 3 and 9, okay. Hands 3 and 9 on the steering. As I'm crossing the state line where they're no longer being pursued. Survival of the fittest, you either get acquitted or you face time. Again, lucky draw or roll of the dice. So that was my reaction to track 9 on Let God Sort 'Em Out. And track is titled F.I.C.O. Stove Gods Cooks was lyrically dope. His singing obviously wasn't the best. I don't know what type of artist he is. I assume he's a rapper. But the Fetty Wap line was fire. One of my favorite bars for sure. So that's where I'm going to end this reaction. That's 9 tracks down. We got 4 tracks to go until we finish up the album. I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace. Turn you inside out. Inside out. Let the inside out.